Hello all, Jim Johnson, aka Sulphur Blade, and I'm back here with War on the Sea, and this will be, what, episode 10 of this Let's Play series? In the last episode, we were finishing up repairing one of the destroyers in our ASW squadron. Right. So yeah, that's where we are. Most of the last video was actually ASW operations by and large. I'm actually going to rename our convoy here to Convoy Dog. I don't know why. I saw a different naming convention on a different video and thought, yeah, I liked that. So we're gonna go with Convoy Dog there. Did I just... There's no orders about where Convoy Dog is going. Speaking of which, is Convoy Dog coming or going? I think they're returning. Manage cargo. They don't have any cargo aboard, right? No, they seem to be all empty, so they should be returning back to base. And let's verify that all of our... This needs to be renamed CTF-7. Carrier Task Force 7. That's CTF-25, ASW Squadron 1, Subpack 4. Okay, that should cover any renamings. You've got your orders, Subpack 4, you're kind of happily sitting there. Am I happy where you're sitting? Maybe. Let's actually give you some... Let's give you a box to patrol. The box a little smaller each time. There. That should work for now. So supposedly giving airplanes... I'm going to test this, see if it indeed works. Supposedly you can give them multiple waypoints now. So let's try course. There. Damn it, go away. Yeah. That'll work. Let's see if this plane actually does this wildness. Just for testing, because that would be actually really good if it does, because then I could set up a lot of different things that I would rather do. It did change course, didn't it? It certainly did. And yeah, oh, huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start taking advantage of that. New Hebrides, let's see. Avengers. Actually, now that I know I can set up fancy elaborate search patterns, I'm going to do that now with this group of Avengers. Okay. The course. Gonna go there, there, Of course, you're not going to make it through all of that. You're going to return beforehand, but that's fine. How is Port Moresby? Avengers. Yeah, we'll send them up. What the heck? And we'll send them up with rockets. And in fact, I want them to go something like that. Milne Bay. Okay. And Reynolds. Good. Carriers, should I be Enterprise? Manage cargo. Oh no. Launch aircraft. Wildcats, Dauntlesses, Avengers. Give me 2 Wildcats, please. And in fact, now that I know that I can do this, I can basically set up a nice you know, a perimeter around the Enterprise. It's around the carriers themselves, checking for, you know, bad things. It'll be all good and great. Speaking of Hornet, have you got any planes to launch? You do. Done. Course. There. All right. Ronald is ready to launch, but it doesn't have any planes right now, I'm sure of that. Interesting. Float planes. Are these Wildcats going to get pulled in? I hope. Let's see. Start. Yes, we have Wildcats and Avengers. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn on the radar. Find the bad guys, which are right close by. Switch over to the Wildcats. And go YV. They're going to attack. Actually, I should be watching for subs. Okay, I don't see any torps. I got fixated on that stupid float plane. If a sub had spawned, I think I would have not given myself enough time to respond. What is this button? That's the float plane. This button makes me look at the float plane? That's interesting. Actually, let's go to the Wildcats. Let's find orders. Oh, you've already increased your speed. Alright, well, we'll leave that alone. Avengers, where are you guys on the map, and could you actually help here? Maybe? But are you guys carrying ordnance? I wonder, dogfighting, would they attempt to shoot their rockets at the float plane? Because I feel like that would be a waste of expenditure. Though, I haven't found a sub yet anyway. Y V. They're attacking. The float plane is not getting away. Though this is a lot of effort to try to catch a float plane, that's for sure. But those Wildcats are gaining fairly rapidly. This shouldn't take too long. With that being said, I've noticed some other streamers somehow using time compression, which I didn't think was a thing, or available, or could be done on this map. And I'm very curious what flippin' button would do that. I need to figure that out. And by other streamers, I mean people who are making videos. I don't stream, I make videos. I mean, I have streamed like twice. Just not a thing that appeals to me. I don't know why. I mean, I don't think streaming would be that much different than what I currently do now. Streams are pretty much unedited, except with people talking to you while you're playing. But then I'd have to be monitoring the discussion on a different screen, which would kind of take away from playing. Whatever. Come on, Wildcats, let's get the job done. Alright, they're getting closer. I think our destroyers are safe. I think I can watch what's going on. Let's go to 5. He looks like he's going to be the first to reach the bad guy. Contact lost, huh? Interesting. Speed it up. Not gonna lose him. They got out of the range of the ship's radar, so now we just need to visually pick them up. It's likely not going to change his course. He's going to be getting sandwiched between the Wildcats and the Avengers. Avengers might actually get a shot before we do. Well, that's an interesting formation there. Let's just create a new plane. And the fact that these guys have the whole, what happened to you? Did a friendly shoot you? No, okay, that's smoke from a different, okay. And he's down. These Avengers actually are probably better for dogfighting in a way because they have that extra gunner. Okay, so we're done with that adventure. Took an awfully long time to shoot down a float plane. It is what it is. This game is that type of game. You know, everything's going to take a little bit of time. If you're not patient, this might not be the game for you. All right. The Enterprise is ready to launch, which that's actually going to be a lie because they're landing stuff. All right. Oh, slow down. Yeah, something like that. Hornet. Something like that. Mill in the bay. course it's not. With rockets. Need to get some planes out around Enterprise, making sure she's safe. The Wildcats are more for forward recon, getting eyes on the prize, so we'll have something to bomb. Now we're going to leave the 4 on. Again, we're going to use Avengers for ASW purposes. Wildcat encounter must be resolved. Oh, really? Where's this? Where? Go to? Here. Interesting. It's not showing anything on the map. What is it encountering? Oh. Since I don't know, I gotta know. So I'm gonna have to take it. Ships. Lots of them. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's pause this and see what this is all about. That's a lot of ships. Two destroyers. One. That's a merchant. Wait. These merchants look different. These aren't merchants, these are oilers. Yeah, they are. That's a merchant. There's 3 oilers here. And then cruisers trailing. And more merchants. Oilers. Oilers, my friends. Oilers. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, anyway. There's only 2 types of merchant ships in this game, as far as I know. Go to ships, please. And yeah, there it is. The Nippon Maru class oiler. Most definitely. And I can't because I haven't targeted it. Okay. Let's well, let's target it then. Plus 5. It's a Nippon Maru. Okay, and then let's target this one then. It too is a Nippon Maru. And let's target this one, which also is a Nippon Maru. Those are the ones I'm concerned with right now because oil. It's an American thing, I guess. Americans and oil. So let's grab Wildcat too because he's excitedly found out that there's oil nearby, and he must do what all screaming eagles would do, and that would be attracted to oil. I'm not going to kamikaze. I said I was going to stop doing that, but I seriously think I can strafe these oilers and make them burn with just 1 fighter. I'm going to give it a try. We're going to see how it goes because it's loaded with oil. Let's go. break ranks. Let's speed it up. Come on down. And where were those ships again? Right there. So, second one from the front. In fact, if I come in maybe from an angle this way, I can hit the one on this side of the column and then hit the one on the next side of the column in the same pass. Or that's the thought process anyway. Shit! Oh! I was trying to hit him because I was going down in a blaze of glory anyway, so it would have made sense. Well, it's up to you, my friend. It's up to you. Speed it up. Come on down. We'll tell the game to attack, because it does that little dip at the end, though it doesn't do as much weaving on the attack run itself. It does do the dip, and since it does the dip, I'll come up just a little bit. Alright, do your thing. Dip. Alright, is it nice smoking? It does look like it. Where'd that cruiser come from? Ceasefire! Well, it was a valiant attempt to do absolutely nothing. But we now know. We now know the enemy is upon us. Okay, retreat, leave, confirm. Minor damage to 1 Nippon Maru. Right, okay. And that was somewhere up in here. Maybe, yeah, it was like in here, wasn't it? Yeah, it sure was. Okay, so we need... We need the troops. Can't launch for 3 hours. Hornet. Can't launch for an hour, or for 0.1 hours. Okay, well. Hornet can launch. We want your dauntlesses, Hornet. Can I change this up? No. Okay. Done. Course. Oh, are you going to be able to reach? Yeah, you should be able to. Was right in this area, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Enterprise, how about you? Your turn. Cannot launch for 0.1. Alright. Certainly Enterprise can launch by now. Hell, let's launch it. Stop. Dauntless. Done. Course. Somewhere in this neighborhood. Go get them. Go get them, boys. Alright, I should get some other stuff launched. Enterprise. What? Are you kidding me? Avengers with rockets. Course. are you guys? Which endurance is up to 80? Oh Jesus, the thing's back, and how long's it been back? We need to be filling up convoy dock. Manage cargo. The C3. Boy, oh boy. Right. Gonna go with troops. And then we'll put some troops here. And on this one, we'll take some supply. And on this one, we take oil. It is a Cimarron, right? What, there's no fuel to take? That's some kind of bad joke? Well, how do I get fuel? Where does the fuel come from if it doesn't come from my home port? I'm only given 200 fuel for the thing? Nah. What the hell? There's gotta be something wrong here. New Hebrides. Yeah, it says you don't have any fuel or engineers. Okay, so... Why is Russell? Oh, because that's Russell Island, not Runnel Island. Okay. Well, where do you get fuel? I'm confused. I thought the capital just magically had what you needed whenever you needed it. Well, the capital, your headquarters. If the headquarters doesn't have fuel, where the flippity flop do I get it? Pair losses, enemy losses. Resource replenishment. Home ports receive every week 2,000 troops, 3,000 supply, 1,000 engineering, 1,000 fuel. Ship repair time 5 base days, 1 day per destroyed region. Air operation cannot perform between. Okay. Here's the upgrade costs. So rank 1. Okay. Detection ranges. Huh. So. Right. I have to wait a week for another 100 fuel to show up? This is going to take a while. So to get 500 fuel that's required for a rank 5, say, airfield, which is something you need to do to win the game, you have to build a rank 5 airfield on Guadalcanal, then that's just 5 weeks for the rank 5. Then the rank 4 is another 4 weeks. The rank 3 is another 3 weeks. That's 5, 9, 12, 15, 16 weeks just to get the fuel necessary to upgrade Guadalcanal. And we're only like 3 or 4 days into this scenario, right? Where's the enemy losses? So scenario started on the 8th, I'm pretty sure, and we're on the 12th. So we are 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. So realistically, we're maybe 4.5 days in, and we've already sunk, well, not a lot of ships, but a lot of ships, if you will. Is Japan going to have any ships left by the time I'm able to build this damn airfield? For somehow this doesn't seem like it makes sense to me. I guess I'm just going to have to leave them sit here. I don't... The troops and supplies, yeah, really... Right. So, let's, unload all cargo, please. Does that change whatever Hebrides was? It's still the same. So I guess they just sit and wait for more fuel to show up. And then that really changes my thought process about where I should go next. I mean, I need to occupy Maleta or defend Maleta because that's part of the objectives. Okay, so what are the actual... Okay, take control of Guadalcanal and Florida Islands. Maintain Port Moresby, Milne, Renal Island, Santa Cruz, and Maleta. So I guess I'll ship to Maleta, and then all the rest of the shipments will go to Guadalcanal. I guess that makes the most sense in my mind. Yes. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So like Russell Island and Santa Isabel and New Georgia, if I was to spend time to invest in those, be kind of pointless. Well, I suppose I could, like, nothing says I have to have an airfield at them, right? Yeah, they've taken control of these with 0 supplies and 0 troops. So I could just drop off a few troops on these locations. Yes. Well, we'll see. So, wow. Okay, that changed a lot of my thought processes. Okay, so we don't have to worry about him. He's just sitting there for now, waiting for oil to come to the capital. We do, however, need to get these Dauntlesses into action, and I'm wondering, did they go this way towards Guadalcanal, or they get? One would think they would be going towards Guadalcanal. How much endurance do I got? I've got 80 left. Can I get? I can nearly get there. And you guys have how much? 52. Thinking about going tactical. Hoping something will be there. Yep, look at that. Alright, you guys select all. Form up into a giant Vic. I want altitude. And actually, we're going to navigate. Navigate there, 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 there. Too bad I couldn't, like, somehow capture the enemy's oil tankers. Alright, so once we get right about here, I'm probably going to start issuing orders. We are... yeah. Okay, so... Dauntless 1. You will target 9. You will attack. Dauntless 2. You'll also target 9 and attack. Dauntless 3. You're going to target 10 and attack. Dauntless 4. You're also going to target 10 and attack. Dauntless 5. You're going to target 7 and attack. Dauntless 6. You're going to target 7 and attack. Dauntless 7. You're going to target 8 and attack. Dauntless 8. You're going to target 8 and attack. Dauntless 9. You're going to target 6 and attack. Dauntless 10. Going to target actually 5 and attack. Dauntless 11. You're going to target 6 and attack. Dauntless 12. You're going to target 6 and attack. Now I said 6 a few more times than I should have. I think I called 5 6 at one of those times. Alright, so we should be lined up fairly well. This should kill about, well, over half the formation, hopefully, if things go well. I fully expect we're probably going to take a fair amount of casualties here, but it will be well worth it. And here we go. They're going to do some... what are they doing? You're dive bombers, guys. Why do you have to lose altitude to dive bomb? Wait, no, you're climbing. You're climbing to dive bomb? Well, I suppose. How many loop-de-loos are you gonna do? What exactly are you guys trying to accomplish? No, they're losing altitude. They are. They're descending. They're down to 4,200. Why? Why are you guys killing your altitude? That seems like it's a bad idea, to be honest. Does the game not understand how to dive bomb from altitude? And now you're at 3,000, you're going to go and commit your attack run, when it's going to be easier for flak to shoot you down. Mother of God. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, let's look at the action from... Alright, sadly 2 of these are going to be cruisers, which is fine, I suppose. Alright, here comes the hell. We got guys diving already. We got misses. Why do they do that? That's so stupid. Let's turn inside of the black circle. Amazingly, I haven't lost any craft yet, even with the stupid turning. Something's sinking. That's wonderful. This guy here. Is it this guy here? Six is sinking. Is that the one I got highlighted? Yeah, that's 6 there. I think that one's long for this world too. Unless that's 6. No, that's 5. So yeah, it's interesting how they, I could have completely missed this group if I didn't actually zoom into the tactical map. How the planes couldn't spot this giant armada sailing underneath them is beyond me. You gotta be going down. Oh, that's a tanker, isn't it? I think so. So we'll be getting one tanker and one merchant for sure. The cruisers that were hit, they look like they're probably gonna survive. Where's the other cruiser? Were you even hit? You were probably missed with all shots. So they don't have twin flags. They have a singular flag forward and aft. Unlike the merchants that are sporting twin flags on the bow. Right there, twin flags. And a twin flag in the aft. Those are vicious, man. Do they have the gun depression if that they could take on shipping? I don't know. Maybe they could. The Oilers' guns look a little less like flak and a little more like some sort of low-caliber anti-ship weapon. But I'm assuming they're dual purpose. Time compression, F9. Seriously? Oh, look at that. I'll be a son of a bitch, that's so much better. All the time I could have saved in these videos if I knew about this button. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. This feature would have really helped to compress a lot of time out of the videos I've done so far. And made the game incredibly more enjoyable. It's just a matter of time. Decks awash. This ship is not long for the world. Though we may be leaving a bit of an oil slick here if this is in fact an oil tanker. What a weird thought, huh? World War II, oil tanker gets sunk. What about the cleanup? What about the birds? What about the fish? Wonder how many oil tankers left giant oil slicks. And it was never news because, you know, it was World War II. There it goes. To Davy Jones's locker with you. You're taking your time capsizing. is it gonna do this? It's doing the whole stick the bow out of the... That is cool. We haven't seen a ship sink in this manner yet. I'm glad that they sink in all different ways. Must be a fair amount of buoyancy up here. It doesn't want to go down. Tip's still sticking out of the water there. Alright, there it goes. She's down for the count. Now how are you doing? I think it's wishful thinking to think that this one's going to go down, but now that we have this time compression button, let's use it. So we targeted 6 and sunk 2. That's about par for course. Oh boy. And another secondary. I see fire spreading forward. mean, it may be just me, but it looks like the aft end is riding lower and lower in the water, and you can see that the front end is getting lifted up. There is some sort of flooding happening in that ship. Oh, another secondary. Nice. I think we might get this one. God, this time compression is so much nicer. I'm not sure I could have sat here and watched this at normal speed. God knows I probably would have watched it long enough at normal speed until I got frustrated. But this, I believe, was our best Dauntless strike yet. I don't think we've actually had a Dauntless strike where they all made it out. And we were facing the uber elite merchant ships with their incredible flak. So I feel pretty fortunate. And the aft end is starting to go under the water. You can clearly see the deck is going awash, and there's another secondary. Yeah, look at that. Deck is completely awash. She's not long for this world. How are you still loading? There she goes. Alright, how long will it take her to actually go down? She's going downtown. Another one of these. Nice. We're just creating new fish reefs. It's great for the marine biology. Lots of little nooks and crannies that they can hide in, so that the bigger, they can hide from the bigger fish. Excellent. Alright, so there it is. We've managed to get 3 ships on that particular outing. That'll get us 17 new command points. Very nice. So we sunk the 10,000 ton oiler, a merchant ship, and another merchant ship, I believe. Moderate damage to one of the cruisers, and that's that. Alright, this is as probably a good a spot as any to put a cut in this episode. So another small victory. Well, actually, that was a pretty major victory for the naval aviators of... Actually, who did the damage there? That was... the naval aviator. That was from the Hornet. Was that the Hornet's first sting, so to speak? It might have been. I wonder if I can zoom into the tactical map with these guys and hit them again. Should I try? It couldn't hurt. Let's give it a go. Select all. Form up in a big victory. So there's supposed to be some sort of feature that makes the enemy invisible for an hour after attacking. Though I've not actually confirmed that to be a real thing or not. But it does make sense because sometimes things just vanish and then they appear. But then, as you saw, I don't think we've ever seen that convoy before, and it's not like we could see that convoy, though we saw it with the Wildcats, right? That's why we were looking for it in the first place, and we did attack it with the Wildcats actually, but was that an hour before? I think easily an hour must have gone by before the Dauntlesses arrived on scene, and they didn't detect. Yeah, I don't know how that feature works, but supposedly that's a feature. But I cannot confirm nor deny, though right now I'm not seeing any ships. And I would think I'm in the right area-ish. I wanted to say they were right around here. Surely I would be able to see them at this point. So maybe it is a legitimate feature. Yeah, definitely not seeing anything here. So we're gonna go ahead and retreat out of this and wrap up this episode. Anyway, guys, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. If so, please smash that like button. Make some comments, make some noise. Let me know what you think. And until the next time, all, peace.